What is predictive coding? Predictive coding is human review combined with machine learning. Okay, but what does that mean? Simply put, humans review documents and tag them responsive and relevant to issues. Predictive coding then uses the coded documents to categorize and suggest for review additional documents that are conceptually similar to the human reviewed input set. There are many ways to use predictive coding. It is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Some common uses are responsive review for production. There are a large number of documents that must be reviewed in a specific, sometimes short, period of time. Responsiveness criteria are defined according to requests for production and comprehensively applied over the data population. This workflow is used to achieve either of the following goals. Minimize the review population when the overwhelming majority of responsive documents have been found, or prioritize review of likely responsive documents, allowing for less costly resources to continue review of the likely not responsive data. Investigations. Predictive coding can be used as an investigative technique. You use keyword search and analytics to find and tag content of interest. Then run predictive coding on the targeted input sets to train the system and see if there are matching documents with similar subject matter. This workflow is often used to locate key documents that help nail the bad guy before he leaves the country. Quality control. Predictive coding can also be used to QC existing tagging. In this workflow, the existing tagging is used as the input set, and the system is trained using predictive coding. Computer-suggested results are compared with the tagged values, and mismatches are examined for tagging errors. Now that you know what predictive coding is, let's take a high-level look at the workflow. First, the case team coordinates with the Axcelerate Case Manager on project setup. This includes the configuration of tagging fields and tagging panels, enabling predictive coding, and creating custom batching templates. The team also discusses the settings that will be used to create a statistically sound estimation sample. Next, the estimation sample is created and reviewed for both responsiveness and all relevant issue values. Complete review of the sample generates an estimated responsiveness range, and progress towards the range is tracked on the predictive coding dashboard for each issue. Conducting strategic analysis on the remaining data is recommended as a next step, and this can be done at any time, even while the team is reviewing the sample. Strategic analysis is the use of Axcelerate investigation techniques to identify issue-specific potentially relevant data sets and prioritize those sets for review. After the case team has coded documents relevant to the key issue values, predictive coding is kicked off by issue. Documents suggested by the system are human reviewed. The predictive coding dashboard is monitored, and underperforming issues are identified and addressed through additional strategic analysis. Steps 3 through 6 are repeated as appropriate for the project. And last, validation testing is undertaken once the number of documents found responsive to each issue reaches the estimated responsiveness range, and the case team uses this information to determine when to stop review.